There we go. What is up, everybody? What is up? 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 I'm here, baby. I am here. Finally back, man. The return of the Straight Facts with MrTMoney1993 show, man. Had to throw in the throwback Soldier Boy up in there, man. Man, it is great to be back. Great to be back with y'all boys, man. If I'm looking down during the podcast, it's because I'm trying to share the video, get the video out, get as many people as in here popping, man. If you're already watching right now, man, let everybody know that your boy MrTMoney1993 is back. Got a lot to talk about, guys. I know y'all have not really seen me in a while as far as on the Panther tip. I've been kind of falling in love with the game. Y'all know how it go with me. I might be in loving with the gaming for the second and loving with the sports for a second. Always Panthers to the day I die. So I finally want to talk about the draft, man. I've been commenting on different people's videos, like my boy Pat Coltrane, his podcast, his streams. I'll hop in Cat Chronicles every now and then. Shout out to Tony and them guys. They know they always got the most love from me. Always talking football with my big bro P Nasty. But my thoughts on the draft, honestly, is in the first round, I really, really want to go wide receiver. I feel like we need a big time weapon to pair with Cam to ball out. My favorite, I know y'all really loving the small dudes, your DJ Moores, your Calvin Ridley. Well, Calvin Ridley's not really small, but Christian Kirk, those kind of guys, y'all falling in love with them. Honestly, for me, in the first round, if he's there, my choice would be Courtland Sutton. Courtland Sutton, why do you say? Oh, y'all had a big receiver, you traded KB. Here's the difference. One is KB's passion for the game. I love KB. That's my dog. I would never just leave him out, hang him out to dry. But we knew he had some issues coming into the league. One, he was an older rookie. That is a known fact. KB, before he came in the NFL, had failed 2 grades in school. So he was an old man in college. Another issue is that at Florida State, he had a weight issue, which continued to be a problem in the NFL. When he was with the team, he would stay in great shape. He would look in great physical shape. But when he wasn't with the team in the offseason, my man KB would get overweight. We know that. That was an issue before his rookie year, and that was an issue before last year where he was looking, kind of pudgy in the summertime. And I think, especially with Dave Gettleman's thinking, is do you really want to pay Kelvin Benjamin #1 type money if to a GM or to most organizations, you're not showing that love, that passion for the game, to have your body in the best shape that it can be to do your job. So I think that was the major issues. But Courtland Sutton is a more athletic KB. He's a more athletic big man. He'll go up and get it. When I watch Courtland Sutton, he knows how to use his body. If you watch his film, you'll see him box out guys. You'll see him use his body to shield people, which KB didn't always know how to do. Funches doesn't always know how to do it. And I like how guys say, oh, we need fast guys. We need fast guys. We need fast guys. How many fast guys y'all want? How many fast guys do y'all really want? Like, okay, Curtis Samuel is coming back. Little fast guy. Demir Bird is coming back. Little fast guy. We got Torrey Smith. He's not the biggest dude, but he's a fast guy. Jarius Wright is a fast guy. How many fast guys y'all want? Y'all just want speed. Okay, cool. But what are they doing? We had Kalen Clay last year. You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't know the technical aspects of running around, you don't know how to get open, you don't know how to find the open parts of a zone, you're just a fast guy that occasionally will catch a deep throw, but that's it. Even if for as fast as Kalen Clay is, as fast as Curtis Samuel is, as fast what Namir Bird will call separation, but how many of them guys was really causing separation with they route running? And when somebody is with you, are you big enough to go get it? Are you big enough to fight through contact to go get the ball? But I know a lot of guys talking safety. I know Ronnie Harrison. I see that from Gangway Calvary is a safety that people have been talking about. I know that Justin Reed, little brother of Eric Reed from Stanford, is somebody that people have been talking about. I wouldn't mind him. Safety would be a position that I'm okay with. It is a position of need. We do need young talent in the safety room, in the safety part of the secondary room, because looking at it right now, going into the season, we will have probably DeNoris Searcy and Michael Adams starting. Kurt Coleman went to our NFC South rival, the New Orleans Saints. We cut him. I can't get mad at him. Captain Kurt, we're going to definitely miss you, big dog. We're definitely going to miss you. I hate you had to go to New Orleans, but I understand this is a business. Wish you the best of luck. Besides the 2 times a year you play us, I wish you great health. Other than that, I know people have been talking about corners. I don't know if it's going to be any great corners at the end of the first round. I know my big brother P Nasty has been talking about Darius Geis from LSU to take in the first round, which is not a bad move. Like, he's talented. We did take a first round draft pick as a running back last year, but at the same time, I think it's a lot of good backs in the draft that we can really wait on. I mean, you have both of the Georgia boys that are my favorite backs in the draft, and Nick Chubb and Sonny Michelle that I like. You have Big Bo Scarberry from Alabama that I like. You have what's his name? Rashad Penny from Arizona State. You have him. This is that you can get. I feel like running back is a very deep position in this draft. Wide receivers, I feel like it's a lot of pretty good guys, but I don't know if you're going to have your star. I mean, I know we're never going to have a wide receiver draft class like 2014. That is, to me, probably the best draft class of wide receivers of all time. Kelvin was in that first round. Odell, Mike Evans, Sammy Watkins, Allen Robinson was in that draft, I think. Jarvis went in the second round. That's probably the greatest wide receiver draft class ever. But I can't find myself really getting on the Calvin Ridley train. Like, it's cool if he just slipped to us and we took him, but I'm not on the Calvin Ridley is going to be one of the best wide receivers in the league train. I know Alabama, when they don't put out many wide receivers, but when they do, they're normally guaranteed. Between Julio and Amari Cooper. Gangway Calvary, if Dylan Cantrell is available in the second round, Panthers should pick him up. I don't know that name. What position does Dylan Cantrell play? And where did he go to school? I would definitely look him up. I'm always interested in finding more talent. So I will definitely look at his film and get back to you next Tuesday. Wide receiver. Where did he go to school at Gangway? Dylan Cantrell. I didn't watch a lot of college. Honestly, last year is probably the least I've watched college football from Texas Tech. Okay. I'm gonna have to look him up. How big is he? I mean, do you know his size or whatever? I'm gonna have to look him up. I know Texas Tech, they don't play a lot of defense, so the highlights I'm gonna see. Well, excuse me, not highlights. This is one thing for my guys who really want to get on that NFL life. Do not just watch highlights of draft pick. You know every play that those guys are in, and they'll show the little circle on them, and you'll definitely be able to see him. 6'3", 6'3", 212. That seems like a grown man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out. 6'3", 212. That's that. Hey, I like them big boys, man. I'm gonna have to see. You know, I'm definitely gonna look him up after this. Dylan Cantrell. Where's my pen at? Let me write that down. Dylan Hey, Gary, dog, you on your shit, boy. I see you. I see you. You on your shit. Dylan Cantrell, 6'3", Texas Tech. Oh yeah, I definitely will check him out and get back to you. 6'3", 212. If you run, give me a 4.45, and you my new best friend. I'm gonna have to see. Was he at the combine? I'm gonna have to see what his combine time was, and if not, I'm gonna have to see what his pro day was looking like. Dylan Cantrell. Yep. I'm gonna have to definitely check him out. Yep, I wrote that down. I'm definitely gonna look him up. But like I said, running back is a deep position. I've seen a mock having us take Hernandez, that guy that showed out at the combine. The guard from, was it San Diego State? The big guard, Hernandez, the one that had a crazy amount of reps and had a decent 40 time. I've seen somebody connecting us to him, but I really think the move is going to be wide receiver or safety in the first round. I'm preferring wide receiver. Like I said, Cortland Sutton. I do like Christian Kirk, though. Christian Kirk is a baller. DJ Moore, from what I've seen, I like him. Can I get your thoughts on Cam Newton's accident and Davis's? Cam Newton's accident, I haven't heard nothing crazy. I just heard it was, he kind of hit a dump truck. They kind of nowhere near a bad injury as the one he got in, what was that, 2015, where he got flipped over. It's not as bad as that, so I'm good. And Thomas Davis suspension, I want to give Thomas Davis the benefit of the doubt that it was just supplements that he took that changed the ingredients that made him fail a drug test. And this is what I said. I got into this argument with a couple people who were not Panther fans. Thomas Davis has been through so much. If you didn't catch Thomas Davis taking drugs after tearing his ACL, not the first time, not the second time, not the third time, if you didn't catch him after none of them 3 times, because to me, that would be the time you would take it, where you're tearing your ACL back to back to back, and you're not sure about your career. You're not sure if you're still going to be in the league, because a lot of teams wouldn't have gave you chances like that, like the Panthers did. He really, really could have been out the league. Keeping it 1,000, that's my guy, but he really could have been out the league. So you didn't take anything to get caught then. You broke your arm and played, damn near 2 weeks later in the Super Bowl and played well. And they didn't catch you taking steroids then. You honestly want me to believe he's taking steroids now? What would be his reasoning? He hasn't slowed down yet. He made the Pro Bowl last year. Because I feel like that is the 2 biggest times when guys take steroids. 1, when you're dealing with a lot of injuries. 2, when you feel yourself going down that slope and you want to give yourself that extra boost to get another year out of yourself, to get another couple years out of yourself. I just don't think Thomas Davis is that type of man, honestly. Man of the year, always involved in the organization, always involved out in the community. Y'all see he's changed his name recently. When was that? Last year, the year before, to Thomas Davis Sr. And his son really looks up to him as his football hero. I just can't see it. I just can't. I'm gonna need some hard evidence proof of somebody saying, "Hey, my name is Billy Bob Joe. I'm a steroid seller. I supplied Thomas Davis with steroids. He's roided up to try to play because, like, he already announced his retirement. Now he kind of left the door open with his interview after. He left the door open to play in a couple more years. But before that, I honestly believe he was going to play one more year and be done. So I just don't see him as being that type of guy to and just to make a video addressing it. Bam, news came out, Tommy Davis is addressing it. I just don't see him as being that type to just, I'm gonna, take steroids and cheat the game and become this new, because he's already a physical marvel. He's already an athletic beast. People forget that. Young guys forget that. We literally drafted Thomas Davis because we could not beat Michael Vick. We never beat Michael Vick before we drafted Thomas Davis. And Thomas Davis converted from a safety to a linebacker. And we just said, hey, spy on Vick. When Vick takes off, you take off with him, make the play. That's honestly why we drafted Thomas Davis. He's been here through thick and thin, through different defensive coordinators, through a whole different linebacker core. I mean, if you really remember, it was him and John Beason was the leaders. He's transitioned with a new middle linebacker, a new balling middle linebacker in Luke Kuechly. And remember, for a minute, we thought we was going to have Beason, Kuechly, and Thomas Davis together. Should the Panthers trade their picks for OBJ so Cam can have at least decent receivers? If it was one first-round pick, if they say, hey, give me one first-round pick and, I don't know, a fourth-round pick, I would do it. I'm not trading multiple first-round picks for Odell. But that's honestly, I don't supply a whole bunch of the bull that people do on Odell. Oh, Odell's gay, yada, yada, yada. Like, first of all, Odell's dated one of my celebrity crushes, so I'm already like, you done better than me, my nigga. He dated Zendaya. But as far as, and him and Cam do have chemistry. They do have respect for each other. Josh Norman is not here because we know that might be an issue with him and Josh Norman and the bat thing. It just depends on what they ask for OBJ. Money-wise, though, we're not going to have money to pay him the kind of money he wants. OBJ talking about not just being the highest paid receiver in the league, to be the highest paid player in the league. My dog, we ain't got that kind of money. We ain't got that kind of money, dog. So if that's what you really want, yeah, you go ahead and go chase that bread, boy. I ain't mad at you. And I'm not even saying he don't deserve that, because there's a lot of wide receivers that take pay cuts that deserve to get their money. Julio, you look at Julio contract. Like Julio, you like a top 3 receiver in the league, my dog, and you get paid, what was it, 12 million, 14 million, something like that. Go get your money. So I'm not mad at Odell. I'm not mad at none of these guys who refuse to take 1-year deals, who refuse to take a little bit of money coming off of rookie deals. Like Eric Reed, I seen Eric Reed turn down a 1-year deal. For what? Eric Reed been making chump change compared to other NFL players on his rookie deal. Why would I take a 1-year deal? Especially when I had this type of bull hanging all over my head as far as me taking a knee. I'm not taking a 1-year deal. You're not going to give me no 1-year deal and I'll be out the league. You got me bent. So I don't blame Eric Reed. I don't blame Odell. I don't blame Le'Veon. Le'Veon is one of the best running backs in the league, and he's damn near one of the best wide receivers in the league. We're gonna keep it 10,000. And you don't want to pay that man? Get that man his money. Get that man that long contract deal, or let him get up out of there. That's just how I feel. Pay him or let him go. Pay him, let him go. Giants do stuff that don't make sense anyway. The Giants scared of the freaking draft a quarterback because of the Mannings. I do believe that. And I believe that backlash of when they sat Eli. Now, that was stupid. Sitting Eli for Geno. I always said that was stupid. At least if you're going to sit Eli, set him for Davis Webb so you can see what you got. We know what Geno is. So, like I said, just in. Yeah, let me. Not gonna be cocky. I did great against a big dude in football practice today. My coach said I was shit and tired, but I put the nail in the coffin and says I got some fuel left in the tank. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Hopefully one day, man, we can see you on the Panthers. You know, we need linemen. Hey, if you can play left tackle, we might take you right now over Matt Khalil. Lord, the Khalil brothers. Ryan, you still owe me some paper, big dog. Ryan Khalil definitely should have took a pay cut. But they want to let him finish out that 1 year. If we was another team, my dog, you probably would have been cut. If Dave Gettleman was still here, you would have got cut. You would have got cut. Cut it. Dave Gettleman would have walked in the meeting. I know we signed your brother to a 5-year contract, but this is how it's gonna go down. Either you're gonna take this, pay cut, or you get the fuck about the building. Dave Gettleman do not play. That's why Odell, you better quit getting in trouble if you want that money, because Dave Gettleman is the cheapest mother sucker I know. So I would not be surprised if Odell got to get up out of there to get that money, especially with the drama he had going on and the girl in the room, maybe not doing some coke. And I ain't talking about Coca-Cola. So if you want to get paid, you better quit acting up, because Dave Gettleman will trade your tail. But yeah, the Giants scared to take a quarterback because of the Manning family. I mean, this is how it goes down. Like, you see how it was with the Colts. They draft Andrew Luck. Peyton Manning like, hey, get me the fuck out of here, boy. I did good at offense. I messed up on my E-tagger? I don't know what that word is. Oh, stagger. But I redeemed myself on the second attempt. I was just close to lay out my friend when he wanted me to block and hit him harder. Asking you, sure. Hey, like I said, if you can play left tackle, we might not have $50 million like we gave Matt Khalil, but we can break it off with a little something if you can play left tackle. But other than that, what else do I want to talk about as far as Panther related? Question, gangway, for you. Do you feel like Tyler Lawson, assuming as you are a lineman, is Tyler Lawson the center of the future to you? Or do you think we should draft a center? Same way quarterback, that's another thought. Do we draft a young quarterback? Let's start training with behind Cam, or do we bring Derek Anderson back? Because Derek Anderson is a free agent as of now. Or do we bring Derek Anderson back and bring in a young quarterback? That's why I really wanted us to keep Brad Kaya when we signed him. I thought that was a great decision, a great pickup. But I think might have been Detroit signed him to their real roster. But yeah. Not saying that Cam's getting old or anything, just I get tired of watching Derek Anderson play against Tampa. You know, he always gets to play against Tampa. At least once a year, he gets to play against Tampa. He still may be mad from that game he blew. When was that? During the 60-10 year, so 2 years ago. I think it was on Monday Night Football. But yeah. So that's a question. I mean, we still have some questions. We have to get a young defensive end at some point. Or that's what people forget. We're pretty much getting 2 draft classes at one time. Because you got to remember who was all hurt last year. Deshaun Hall missed every game. Corn Elder missed every game. Curtis Samuel missed a lot of the year. Taylor Moton never really got to play. The only consistent player who was an impact player that we took in last year's draft was who? C-Mac? That's about it. So you're really going to get 2 draft classes at the same time at this point. I should go for a young quarterback and lay waste to Derrick Henry. I can tell you Derrick Henry throwing picks nearly first play on the first. You talking about that Seattle game? Ron benched Cam for the first play of the game. He was going to bench him for the first drive. But the first drive was one play because Derrick Henry threw a pick, and we got blown out of that game. I think we lost. I know we gave up 40. I do remember we gave up 40 to Seattle. I can't remember what year that was, but I do remember what play you talking about. Derrick Henry came in. As soon as he came in, boom, throw a pick. It was definitely the Seattle. But yeah, I've been talking shoot for almost 30 minutes during the show by myself. I know I'll probably get some of the old guys back this at some point between P Nasty, between Pat Coltrane. I might not be able to get Tony back this year because I know right now Tony and them is doing their show. So if you're watching this, could definitely go watch them guys after my podcast is finished. Go tune into them guys. No competition. Tony and them know that I really mess with all of them, him, Joe, they whole team over there. They've done, stuff for me as far as making logos and having me on as a guest to get my word out. So definitely it's no hard feeling, no tough competition. Not only that, I am not agreed by, but can I go for a cheap deal? I'm not sued. That's for 114 million. Hey, again, you can play left tackle. You can play left tackle. Shoot, I get you on the phone with Marty, with old Marty. I get you on the phone with him. Yeah, Sue do be greedy though. Sue wanted to feel like he was getting recruited to college all over again. That's how he was acting. But he ended up signing with Los Angeles, which him and Aaron Donald might be crazy. Not as crazy as Short Poe, but they might be crazy over there in Los Angeles too. That was, if you haven't yet, go check out my videos, welcoming some of the new guys to the team. I will have more comment. I still got to make a Denoris Searcy one. I still got to make a Ross Cockrell one. I still have to make, who else? I thought about making a Julius Peppers one because we re-signed him just because he did have 11 sacks last year. So definitely go check out my Torrey Smith video, my Don Terry Poe video. I will have a video that I made stemming from my stream yesterday as far as a Lamar Jackson story. And just because I'm a Lamar Jackson fan and seeing how he will be in the NFL, I put him on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will have more of that series coming. And it's gonna be stuff out. I'm gonna be definitely more consistent. I am making that effort to myself that I'm making that effort that I need to make to have more videos out consistently. Because y'all know me, I'll go heavy in the paint for about a week and a half, and then I'll slack off for like a month. But it will be consistently more material out on my channel. I talked for almost 30 minutes. I think that's it. Gangway, you got anything else you want to say? I'm definitely gonna look up Dylan Cantrell. Like I said, I'll probably do that right after this video. I might be streaming on PS4 tonight. I can play left tackle if you want me to. Heck, I can try defensive tackle and left tackle. Yeah. Okay, but I have a few in the tank. But we don't really need no defensive tackles now. We got Short, Poe, Vernon Butler, Kyle Love. But left tackle, if you can play left tackle or left guard, like I said, I'll get you on the phone with old Marty. I get you on the phone with old Marty real quick. But yeah, I know how it is. I'm so excited for the draft. So excited for Madden. Next year's Madden. We finally gonna have some wide receivers. I got so damn I'm tired of trying to play with that receiving core. 17. Shoot, you only gotta we'll put you in front of that overseas program. We'll say you was overseas. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. This is your boy MrTMoney1993, aka Straight Facts. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, TMoney1993. I do a lot of talking football on there, a lot of other stuff. Tuning in tonight, like I said, the Lamar Jackson story. It just finished saving, so it will be uploaded tonight. I might be streaming on the game tonight. But other than that, I hope y'all have a good night. If you are subscribed, make sure you hit the bell. So anytime I go live, anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first one to watch it. But this is your boy, MrTMoney1993, aka Straight Facts, because that's all I spit on this YouTube thing. And I'm out.